Hey everybody. Yep, here it is. December 2016's Comic Bento. Last Comic Bento 2016. It's been an overall good year for Comic Bento, I must say. And I didn't have any that I hated. I've seen some reviewers say that they hated a lot of them, but I think they're being a little bit overcritical. You just gotta take it for what it's worth. I really love what Comic Bento's doing, and I hope they continue it in the future. So, with that said, here is Comic Bento with our little card, and this is Mighty Marvels, and the spotlight's gonna be Marvel. I thought this was gonna be all Marvel, but it's not. We have two Marvels, a Valiant and a Dark Horse comic. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. First up, we have from Marvel, The Unbelievable Gwenpool. When I first saw this, I thought it was something that had to do with Deadpool and Gwen Stacy. But after reading the comic, I learned that she is from she's from the real world, but she's been sucked into the Marvel comic universe, which have been really awesome. So, yeah, she knows everybody's secret identity and stuff and gets on everybody's nerves. She basically acts just like a female version of Deadpool. And after I'm reading it, I'm very pleasantly surprised. This actually kind of works. Darkly humorous fun. That's exactly what this is. And it is crazy. But yeah, she knows who Deadpool is and everything. I think it's what she takes after Deadpool, man. But yeah, we got you got characters popping up like Black Hat and Howard the Duck. The artwork's pretty cool. I think it's just like, I've seen the artwork before, but you got Sentinels in here and everything. MODOK's the villain. You got Lady Thor. Yeah, the Leaper. The French dude. And it's pretty funny. And you even got appearance by Doctor Strange himself. But yeah, I'm thinking this is like the newer comics, the newer version style comics. But yeah, the story's pretty good. No, she's not Gwen Stacy. For anybody who's want to know why it's called Gwenpool. And I don't think he ever tells why she dresses similar to Deadpool. I don't know. He might just be her favorite character. But yeah, that's The Unbelievable Gwenpool. Very funny, very entertaining comic. Definitely recommend it for anybody interested in getting into any new Marvel stuff. Next up, from Dark Horse Comics, based on a MMO video game, I think. It's trying to think what kind of video game it is. Well, I don't know. It is Smite. If you like mythology in general, you're going to love this. If you like Smite, you're going to love this. I like mythology. I love this. This collects issues 1 through 3 and Smite Battleground of the Gods issue 1. It's not a very long comic. It's called The Pantheon War. But it is definitely a really good comic. And of course you got the introduction of demigods and a murder. It's just like kind of like a murder mystery and everybody's like, what the hell's going on? And you got depictions of Egyptian, Norse, Greek, Roman gods. And there's a free to play online. So I don't know if they ever made any more volumes of it, but hey, mythology, fantasy, Dark Horse, they did it. They made a good Smite comic, graphic novel. Definitely check it out. Next up, we have Volume 1 of Exo Manowar by the Sword, collecting the first 4 issues. Now, they did send earlier, it was either in 2015 or earlier in the year, Volume 2 of Exo War, and I didn't like it too well. But now, I got Volume 1, and I'm freaking amazed. Read it, and I was just like, why couldn't they send this earlier? This is just artwork, story, just like the second volume. Completely and utterly amazed of how this stuff worked, how Valiant constantly is doing their characters now. I like their characters. I like how they're going. I like how they're creating a whole universe. So yeah, it basically tells the story of Eric of Darcia gaining the Exo War suit. Vines, who held him prisoner, and it just continues into there. So yeah, that's Exo War by the Sword. So now I have the first 2 volumes. Kind of really ecstatic to get this. And last but certainly not least, we have the Mighty Avengers by Marvel, the Ultron Initiative, and yes, Ultron turns himself into a female. But yeah, after reading this, them get a whole band or a whole new Avengers team together. Pretty excited where this goes. There you go. There's the. You can see there's the art style is pretty cool. You got Iron Man, Black Widow, Miss Marvel, Wonder Man, Sentry, and Ares, and the Wasp. Some people you know, some people you don't. Mole Man appears, and instead of Ultron turns into a girl. But it's a surprising twist on how he does it. And you see the original Iron Man prototype come up. You got Hank Pym coming back as Ant-Man. Yeah, that's the Mighty Avengers. And Spider-Woman even appears in it, so pretty cool. Definitely looking forward to seeing what the series goes with. But it's pretty much just forming up after the second Civil War. Tony Stark's the new leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. Miss Marvel's now the head of the Avengers. So yep, that's the Mighty Avengers, the Ultron Initiative, Volume 1. And that concludes our December 2016 look at Comic Bento with Mighty Avengers, Exo War, Smite, and the Unbelievable Gwenpool. And so it didn't do too bad at all to end out 2016. Like I said before, 2016 has been a great year and for Comic Bento, and I think 2017 is going to be even better. Everybody have a great new year, and I will see you in 2017 with January's Comic Bento, which I think is going to be theme of red and blue, so that could be anything. So until then, Happy New Year, guys, and see you later.